What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to say what's up. It's Saturday morning. Crazy shit has happened. I came across a guy who's he owns 108 or 9 houses, and that's for real. He's 85 years old, and yeah, he says he's been acquiring 1 or 2 properties every single year since he was like 15 years old. That's a fact. It's crazy. But yeah, older gentleman, him and his wife live in a $1.5 million house in River Oaks. If you're not familiar with River Oaks in the Houston area, that's like top of the line, like nice shit. But yeah, he's just looking to let go of quite a few of them. Majority of them are vacant as well. So this is like, I know this is kind of like a once in a lifetime situation that I'm in, and I have to make sure I don't mess it up, so I'm really working on building rapport with him. I've spoken to him 3 times, just got off the phone with him, but he's an old teacher. He used to teach math and band, so he's been giving me tips on how to teach my daughter math and numbers and counting forward and backwards and multiples. So building a lot of rapport on first name basis. Yeah, I went and looked at 8 of his properties today, and 7 out of the 8 were vacant. They're in pretty bad shape. So I was talking to him and asking him if he was flexible, because initially he was telling me he was wanting to sell them for the appraised value, but you can't really go off the city, and their appraisals and valuations of properties, because you just can't. I mean, they're in the ballpark majority of the time, but you can't really rely on them. So I was making sure he was a little flexible with the houses that need a lot of work. So he understands that. He knows that he has to be flexible in order to get them sold. So that's good. So my plan is I'm gonna try and acquire one for myself. I mean, I'm gonna try to acquire as many as possible, but of course just one at a time. The ones that won't make sense or out of my budget price range, I'll definitely try and wholesale them, or I mean, it's so many things I can do. I can partner on some and figure that out. I mean, it's a lot. I can partner with somebody who has money. I got a few people in mind. We could purchase them, fix them up, throw them on the MLS. Make more versus just regular wholesale. So basically, wholesaling them. We could do that. Owner finance some. It's a lot of things. That's what makes it very tough and not difficult, but like I said, I just don't want to mess things up, and I want to do things right. So I have a lot to think about. I have a lot to consider. But I think he still thinks I'm just a regular bullshitter, investor trying to lowball the hell out of him. So I'm thinking maybe to prove to him that I'm serious, go ahead and purchase one or just wholesale one real quick, just so he knows that I'm serious and that I can really conduct transactions and close on them and complete them. So I might have to do that just to get him down to earth, and just to know that I'm pretty serious, and that I think that'll help future business with him, future transactions. So that's what I'll be doing today, running numbers, trying to figure out which one I should start with, and let's go from there. I also have some mail going out. My prep lady is doing the first 1,000 right now. Once she finishes that, I'll give her the next 1,000. And we'll get 2,000 pieces out. So yeah. Oh, I got some new shirts too, like $5 from Walmart, and then my embroidery guy, local here in Houston, he puts these on excuse me, for $10. So yeah, they're very like sporty feel. So yeah, since I'm always outside sweating and everything, I have to make sure I can breathe in my shirt. But yeah, hope y'all have a very productive Saturday. I'm starting to ramble now. I'm back on track. I know the last video, I feel like it was kind of a downer, but it's not. It's just to show you the real life on how shit can, it's hard to stay. Sometimes it is hard, unfortunately, to stay completely 100% motivated. And I guess, with the vacation and just being away from it for a little bit, It got to me, but I'm back on track. I'm not gonna let it happen again. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep consistently mailing. That's super key, or you'll have some droughts like I did. And yeah, you'll be good. So subscribe, share, reach out to me. A lot of people hit me up. And yeah, talk to y'all later.